that line would have grabbed you a little bit. The good doctor. Isn't that man part of the ambassador's entourage?
Yes, that's Voodoo. His right-hand man, so to speak. They've been to the club before. The ambassador's fascinated with Dr. Dove.
Didn't one of his entourage have a stroke here? Suddenly passed out?
Yes, he did. They happened to be sitting here at the time. And I happened to overhear the ambassador say he had a heart condition.
I wonder. They certainly seem to be on more personal terms with Dr. Dove than those of just an ardent fan. I'd love to know what their conversation's about. Why don't we just ask him? I'm sick of being pushed around. I want to be the pusher for a change. And there's a straightforward, kick-in-the-teeth attitude about you I've always admired. Well, thank you. You know, it takes a few nights of abuse to get in this kind of a mood, but I'm getting there pretty quick.
You two had better be careful. As you said, the next time they may not just want to scare you off.
We'll be careful, but so should you. I know you wanted to find Josette, but leave that to us. We'll contact you at our hotel if we find anything. Are you going to be leaving New Orleans after the Mardi Gras?
Well, I still have a lot of research to do. Dove may have been merely trying to frighten us. But make no mistake, the man is still a high priest and does understand the secrets of the dark forces.
We don't want to find you in another coffin.
Old Etonians are not easily dissuaded from their goals. We meet every year in March the 1st at Simpson's in the Strand. I intend to be there this year. Good luck.
It is absolutely out of the question. The ambassador has not been out of his suite in 2 days. He is not seeing anyone.
Look, tell him we're Fenton Hardy's sons. Our father is a detective. He did some work with a man named Nagutu in Kenya. I believe he and the ambassador are very close friends. Tell him it's a matter of life and death. Possibly his own.
Fenton Hardy's sons.
Well, I hope Nancy enjoyed Mardi Gras.
Life and death. Yes. The ambassador will see you. Suite 207, second floor.
Thank you. Thank you. You got a swell place here. Swell place. We're standing across the street. Have you ever been? It's lovely. Love your suit. Wes. Love the fixtures.
It's no use, Nancy. You heard what that man said. It's only a matter of time.
That's right. Time to plan. Time to work out a strategy that's going to get us out of here. Actually, I think it was very generous of Dr. Dove to give us that time, don't you?
What are you going to do?
We have to have some kind of weapon besides our wits and good looks. If you don't have one, make one.
Hardy boys.
How do you do?
I've heard some great things about your father from my friend Nkotu in Kenya. And also about his sons. I'm honored by your visit.
Thank you.
Please, sit down. Hold all my calls except the one I'm expecting from Washington. And please, bring me a glass of water. The clerk told me this is a matter of life and death. You certainly know how to be intriguing enough to gain an audience. Thank you.
Ambassador, why are you here in this country?
I have many goals. I'm here seeking aid for my people.
And what would happen to those goals if something happens to you?
And it's something going to happen to me?
Something may have already happened to you.
What do you mean?
The other night you were in the Club Damballa.
Oh, yes. There's a very remarkable man performing there. Dr. Dove. I have never seen anything like him before.
No, neither have we. While you were in there, something happened. One of your entourage collapsed.
Yes. Very distressing. He's still in the hospital. They think it may be some kind of a stroke.
Mr. Ambassador, we think that stroke may have been meant for you.
How does one induce a stroke? You're not talking surely about a needle piercing the head of a doll.
There have been some very strange things that have taken place since we came to New Orleans. Some of them may have something to do with voodoo.
Then that is what you are saying.
What we're saying is that your life may be in real danger.
Send in Mobutu as soon as he arrives.
Yes, sir, Mr. Ambassador.
Mr. Ambassador, are you all right?
Yes. Yes, quite all right. Some sort of a virus. I've been forced to conduct all my business in the suite.
Have you been getting worse?
Not really. Tomorrow I attend the nation's meeting and fly home. The French food in this town may be just a little too rich for my blood. You were saying about voodoo.
The man that you were speaking of, Mobutu. We saw him last night talking with Dr. Dove at the Club Damballa. Dr. Dove is the man who's been trying to frighten us.
He can be frightening.
Mobutu was even more taken up with this Dr. Dove than I was.
I wanted to see if he was performing there tonight, since this is our last evening in New Orleans.
I will not be able to attend. I appreciate your words of warning, but they've been misguided. The atmosphere of a Mardi Gras can be heady. One can easily be caught up in it. Dare I say it? Spell. But thank you.
Thank you.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.